All right, let's head out to the hotline and bring on Broncos linebacker Malik Reed, pass rusher, got 2 sacks in the game against the Patriots. Malik, you're on with Ryan Edwards and Benjamin Allbright. Good to talk to you again, man. How are you?
Man, it's good to talk to y'all, too. I'm good. How are y'all doing?
We're doing great, man. How did that win feel?
Oh, man, it's tough, and to win in the NFL, and that's what I, came to realize, over the past year and almost a half, and so, it's a grind to, pull out those wins, and you win by any way possible. You want to get a win, and it doesn't matter how it comes. You embrace each and every one that you get.
Well, it's a win streak now. You guys have stacked 2 of them in a row, 2 and 3. All of a sudden, we're having a different conversation than we were a couple of games ago. If you go back and look at the Tennessee Titans at this point last year, they were 2 and 4, wound up in the AFC Championship game. Is there kind of a new life in that locker room? Is there a new sense of optimism that, hey, we've rounded the corner here. We played it close against 2 teams that are undefeated in Pittsburgh and Tennessee. We won our last 2. We're kind of putting this thing together now.
And, man, we really just, taking it one step at a time. That's been the focus, I feel like, around the facility. That's been a conversation we've been having, just keep it a small focus, one game at a time, one play at a time. Take care of each task. Don't look, to the past. Don't look to, the next game, but just give everything you got in the moment that you have. And that's the game is about to come up. So that's all we focused on right now.
In the last 2 games, it seems like there's been a little bit of a philosophy shift from Vic Fangio, a guy that's not necessarily used or known to be a guy that likes to blitz a lot. In fact, I think even for the first part of the game, you guys were one of the bottom 3 teams in the league that like to blitz, and now you're top 5. It certainly paid off for you guys in both because you did win, and you got 2 sacks out of it. That philosophy change on the defense, how much has that improved things for you guys?
I just feel like, it helps us in the facet that it, creates more one-on-one opportunities. And I feel like, the more one-on-one opportunities you get, the more chance you get to win those and, get after the quarterback. So I feel like it's, been good for us as a team and for us as a defense. And, to have guys out there, that can win those one-on-one pass rushes and get out the quarterback. You need that, to have a good defense and to, get pressure. Because the more you get pressure on the quarterback, the more, mistakes can happen, the more, turnovers you can create. So I think it's been good for us and, looking forward to it going forward.
Looking forward to that higher blitz rate. Vic Fangio, obviously not really known for that, but the end the game on the double safety blitz like that. Do you think that causes opponents to have to think about things a little bit differently, given that the book on Vic Fangio's kind of been out there and that he doesn't do that at the end of games? Now you guys have got those blitzes at the end of the games. Does that change the way maybe opponents think about attacking you late in the game?
I think it does. I think the more that a team has to think about the things that you can do, that just creates more indecision, in the quarterback and whoever's calling the plays for them. And I think that's a good thing to have. I feel like the more things you can throw at a team, the better off you'll be. So the more multifaceted, your defense can be, I feel like the more successful you can be. So it's been, like you said, it's been a success so far, and I'm looking forward to see how far we can take us.
Malik Reed joining us here on Broncos Country Tonight. Malik, of course, you guys lose Von Miller early on before the season, but Bradley Chubb was still working his way back. It certainly seems as though Bradley Chubb is playing at an extremely high level. How much does that ultimately help you on the opposite side?
Oh, yeah, Chubb, he's a force. And he was that way, his rookie year and, working his way back into it now. He looking like, Bradley. That's who he is. That's the player that he is. And to have a guy across from you, it's kind of like, last year, like with Von, being across from you. That's in that same facet. Chubb is a tremendous player and tremendous pass rush as well. So, they have to key on him. They have to, send attention his way. So it just creates, like I said, more one-on-one opportunities for myself and for, the defensive tackles and the guys inside, linebackers. So he helps the whole defense in each and every area.
Did you ask Von Miller what it was like to take down Cam Newton, and did he give you any kind of advice on that?
I don't know. Anytime Bun talks about Cam, he like, man, he big. That's it. That's what he says every time. He like, bro, he big. You know, you gotta bring it. And I always tell him, I'm like, yeah, he big, but should he go down like anybody else? And he always laugh it off after that. But he is a big guy. You know, after playing him, I can see what he's talking about. And, you know, guys talking about it, it was like he's a big dude. So you definitely have to come with it if you're trying to bring him down.
Malik, really enjoyed talking to you. Congratulations on these 2 wins. A big win on the road against the New England Patriots. We'll talk to you again here very soon.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me on.
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
right. Malik Reed, good player.
I always like talking to him, man. He's fun to talk to.